Destination Mark.
Hey guys, how's it going? Marcelo here, and I love news. Don't you love news? Today's news comes in the form of a tease from Michel Ancel from Ubisoft. He wants to do Rayman 4. It's crazy. Okay, so let's back up. On Instagram, Bop right there, he teased, he went to a secondhand store and saw that statue, which is from Rayman 3, and the thing about this statue and how he found it at a secondhand store, aka a thrift shop, I can't believe that he found that, because this is a rare ass fucking statue. Like, they didn't make many of these back in the day, and those that are like online, like on eBay and stuff, go for like hundreds of dollars. So that's crazy, number one. But number two, he saw this and it made him think about Rayman and how, you know, the last Rayman we got of any sort was, okay, technically adventures on like iOS and stuff, but really like on consoles it was Legends around 2013. And the last true 3D Rayman game, as we all know, was Rayman 3 back in like 02 or 03 or something, around that time. So more than a decade ago. And we've been wanting Rayman 4, and Rayman 4 was what turned into Rayman Ribbon Rabbids, and there was a canceled Rayman 4, like another canceled Rayman 4 that just did not show up at all. I mean, arguably it did show up in the form of the GBA version of Rayman Ribbon Rabbids 1, but these projects didn't really come out in the way that they were intended. Like, Rayman 4 never really happened. So it doesn't help that fucking Murphy in 3 goes to. In Rayman 4, you all know the quote. Everyone makes fun of it in the Rayman universe, you know, in the Rayman fanbase. So we've been wanting it. It's like fucking wanting Half-Life 3 or Banjo 3. Like, it's not, but this is Rayman 4. Like, it's not, it's something that we never thought was going to happen. And here he comes teasing it, saying he needs to come back, heroes never die, for his 4th adventure, that he's coming back for his 4th adventure. You know, I want to return, you know, to him, to this, you know, franchise. And he said for his 4th adventure, so Rayman 4, and I'm ready. So what could this be? That's the big question. What could this game end up being if he decides to in fact go ahead and make it, because he wants to do, I think Ubisoft did Beyond Good and Evil, and there was a second one planned, so I think that was them, and they're doing Wild right now, and we have, you know, Assassin's Creed Origins, all that stuff that's happening currently with Ubisoft. So if he's going to pursue Rayman 4, because Montpellier is the French one is the one that does Rayman, and they did Child of Light and all that. So the kid-friendly ones, the ones that we know and that we grew up with, that we like, the more, you know, well-received games, that's them. When people say that Ubisoft is a shit company, they mainly are talking about Montreal, that does Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed and all those. But of course, Ancel being a really big part in Ubisoft as a whole, oversees all of these projects, so he's, you know, having his helping hand in those. But for him to, you know, go ahead and head Rayman 4 as a project, as an official, we're bringing this to, you know, the fans, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. We've all been ready for a fucking decade now, over a decade. So the big question is, what could the game be? Because, as we all know, Rabbids were supposed to be part of Rayman 4, the original project, and it was going to be just crazy, and you could ride fucking big-ass tarantulas and eagles and shit, and it was looking like no other Rayman game we've seen. So it was a really big thing, and I'm hoping that, you know, if this will be in fact the return to 3D Rayman, you gotta go big, and you gotta go, you know, just crazy. Take all the craziness that you've done from the past 3D Rayman games, mainly being 2 and 3, and just fucking kick that shit up to 11. That's what you gotta do. And who knows what it could be, who knows what they plan to do if this really comes to fruition, and I hope to God it does. You can't just say this and mess with us and then just fucking drop it like, well, maybe we'll do it, maybe, I don't know. Probably not. Like, you can't do that. You already brought this up, and this was like fucking, when did this picture come out? Hold on. Or the post, rather. Yeah, 10 hours ago from me filming this. 10 hours ago, as of this video, pretty fucking recent. So, God, alright, Rayman 4. If it happens, I will be fucking ecstatic. We have to see, you know, what, you know, actually comes of this tease. So all it is right now is just that, a tease. So what do you guys think? Do you want this to happen? What do you think of Rayman 4, you know, now without Rabbids and all of that crap and all that stuff, just ditching what Rayman 4 was supposed to be from back then, working up, you know, a whole new project, starting anew, starting fresh. What would you like to see for Rayman's next 3D adventure? And what would you want to see in a potential Rayman 4? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Marcelo, I'm hyped. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Get to speculating.